Massive spy scandal explodes on Democrat leader, he's caught interfering in a criminal investigation. Some stories about potential crimes create an initial stir and then they just fade away as nothing of substance is discovered. Then there are those that will not go away. While they might not drop major bombs, there is a continual drip of information that keeps the story alive as more allegations are made or facts uncovered. The House Democratic IT scandal featuring a team of most Pakistani techs would be of the latter variety. As much as those involved would love for this to just go away, that's not happening. There is a growing sense that some very serious infractions occurred here, and that the Democratic congresspersons who employed this bunch might not be entirely ignorant of what was going on. The fact that the ringleader of this IT team, Imran Awan, has been arrested by the FBI and indicted on felony charges only fortifies suspicions. Former DNC chair Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz is neck-deep in this scandal. Now we learn that Awan is alleged to have transferred data to a secret server he set up. To add to that, former Congressman Xavier Becerra, one-time head of the House Democratic Caucus, was connected to this server, and when asked for a copy of it by federal investigators, allegedly gave them a fake copy. So the story just expands and investigators dig deeper. A secret server is behind law enforcement's decision to ban a former IT aide to Democratic Representative Debbie Wasserman Schultz from the House network. Now indicted former congressional IT aide Imran Awan allegedly routed data from numerous House Democrats to a secret server. Police grew suspicious and requested a copy of the server early this year, but they were provided with an elaborate falsified image designed to hide the massive violations. The falsified image is what ultimately triggered their ban from the House network February 2, according to a senior House official with direct knowledge of the investigation. The secret server was connected to the House Democratic Caucus, an organization chaired by then-Representative Xavier Becerra. Police informed Becerra that the server was the subject of an investigation and requested a copy of it. Authorities considered the false image they received to be interference in a criminal investigation, the senior official said. Data was also backed up to Dropbox in huge quantities, the official said. Congressional offices are prohibited from using Dropbox, so an unofficial account was used, meaning Awan could have still had access to the data even though he was banned from the congressional network. This case gets incredibly technical with a multitude of persons, including members of Congress, potentially being involved in numerous criminal acts. As the scope broadens, we become aware of just how deep this goes. House Democrats employed Awan and 4 family members for years as IT aides. After learning of the House probe, Awan and his wife, Hina Alvi, frantically transferred money to accounts in their native Pakistan. Awan and Alvi were indicted in August on fraud charges related to the transfers, but they have not yet been charged with criminal cybersecurity violations, partly because some of the 45 Democrats have been passive about helping build the case, the House official said. Each House member's data is supposed to be stored on his own server, but Imran moved files to a computer that was only supposed to hold the files of the Administrative Office of the Democratic Caucus, the senior official said. Do you get the impression that a lot of people have something serious to hide? When a case develops this far, it becomes very difficult to write things off as just coincidences or a series of unrelated events that appear to be crimes, but which can be easily explained away. That's not what we've got hold of here. There were some serious infractions that have been committed, and the illegal transfer of ill-gotten funds by a bunch of Pakistani IT staffers might not be the most serious part of it. Again, this one is far from over. Thank you for watching this video. What do you think about this? Share this on Facebook and Twitter along with your comments.